What's up, gang? Mama Magical is back checking in with her loved ones, which are you guys, my gang. I miss you guys. Thank you guys so much for continuing to just rock with me like y'all always do. Shout out to my new members. Welcome to the gang. Make sure that you like, comment, share. Give me some requests. If you want to know more about me, you can come to my website at magicalflowerstarot.com. Just a quick shout out to those who have continued to order my deck. As you guys know, I have opened it back up for a purchase for pre-sale, pre-order on my website, because you guys kept asking me, can I put it back up there? So I am offering a pre-sale again. So it's like some of y'all said, Mama Magical, thank you. I hesitated the last time. I'm going to make sure I get on it this time. So make sure y'all get to the website for that. Shout out to those who have joined my Patreon, who are learning. I am teaching the tarot. That was something else that was highly requested from me for a while. So I am teaching tarot. Please come to the Patreon and join the Patreon gang over there if you are interested in learning tarot my way, the Mama Magical way. And also my podcast that started back up, so make sure you guys get into that as well. So just want to get that out the way real quick. Y'all requested this reading. We're going to tap in. We're going to see what was going on in Dubai with Beyonce. And let's jump into it. Y'all already know how I do. Just a quick energy read on Beyonce, Miss Beyonce. So y'all know how I do. Let me just tap into her energy. Beyonce knows. Beyonce knows. So we're gonna start off by just asking the energy that was surrounding Miss Beyonce when she was over there in Dubai. Let's see. Spirits, what messages we have for us regarding Beyonce at this time. Messages we have for us regarding Beyonce. What do we need to know? Show us the truth. Beyonce. Let's see what Spirit got to say, y'all. So family, interesting, family. So we got the family card, which says check in with your immediate family, distant or close. So her family was there. Her daughter was there, as we can see. Quality time. So they were there. So we know that her family, at least we know that Blue was present with her. And it says someone is feeling neglected, give more time. And then we have the self-care card. Then we have a card of choices. So decisions got to be made when it comes to her career. So that's interesting, right? And then we have jail. Something in some weeks. So we got a timeline on this, y'all. So look out for some Beyonce news either within the next few days, next week's, or over the next few weeks, like I said. Then we have another confirmation card. We got the yes card. So let's see. And then we got no. So there's indecision here. And my candle went out. So when we get yes and no's, when it comes to my deck, to me, the way I see it, that is an indicator or indication or indicative, whatever you want to say, some type of indecision. And then we got the choices card and we got career. Give me 1 second, y'all. Just looking for, I'm trying to relight my candle. So that is interesting that came up. Let me pull a couple of more. Relocate. Might be time to move, a new home. We got some manifestation energy around her. This is, well, we getting all these confirmation cards. We got the cleanse card. So baby needs to cleanse. Third party, others involved, three-way, or some type of communication. So third party card can be a communication card too for those who got the deck. And we got pregnant. So that's interesting that we got some talking about something in the next few weeks. Gonna be announced, some type of Beyonce news. But remember, pregnancy can also indicate a spiritual pregnancy too. Sometimes it's not always physical. That means you're getting ready to give birth. And then we did get that manifestation card too. So keep that in mind. And we're going to see. Some shit going to come out and be revealed in the next couple of weeks. And then we got lovers. So that's interesting. So we're going to jump right into the tarot and level up. Energy, alignment, reverse, and watching. Somebody's watching, stalking, spies, or being nosy and guilty. Shame, lies, did that shit. So that's interesting. So let's get into the tarot so I can get into y'all specific questions and see if we can get some more detail. Let's see. So what y'all think, y'all? I have been watching the news. I've been seeing people, well, not news, but social media, and people talking about it, saying that she was levitating. People talking about they felt weird. You know how people is. So we're going to see. Sorry, y'all. I am. If it seems like I'm looking around for something, I am. I'm looking for my box of matches, but I don't see it. I want to give my spirit some light. But I am kind of pressed for time a little bit, so we just going to keep this show going. We're going to see what else come out. Beyonce knows. Beyonce. We already got cars falling. Beyonce knows. So let's see. What's the Lovers reverse. Now, isn't this interesting that the Lovers came up? So the Lovers just came up in my cards too. So that is interesting. So let's see. Knows. I'm gonna see. I ain't even gonna really ask no questions. I just want to see what will fall out the tarot for her. Knight of Swords flipped over reverse. So this talks about also someone who has a racing mind, impulsive thinking, a lot of thoughts and ideas sometimes. And when it's reversed, it's usually negative or some type of blockages when it comes to their thought process and things like that. And that came out with the Lovers. And remember, we already had the Choices card that came out too. So we gonna see, y'all. Just want to see some more energy. The World reverse. So this is interesting. So all of this is talking about the energy. There's a lot of indecision around Beyonce, because we got the yes or no, which is indicative of someone who has some type of crossroad. They're at a crossroads. They don't know which way to go. They don't know what to choose. Like I said, very indicative of indecision. Then we got the Choices card. So that's interesting to me. And then the World reverse talks about a blockage. Sometimes it can talk about traveling and, you know, networking, meet new people, getting social and all that. But when it's reversed, sometimes it talks about isolating yourself from people or not getting to the next level. And then we got level up. So she is on my deck. We got the level up card. So there is a lot of indecision in her that's surrounding her mind. And then the Knight of Swords reverse kind of confirms that for me. And then we got the Fool reverse. So that's like someone who is gotta worry about your safety when this comes out. This talks about sometimes someone who is involved in some type of risky ass behavior. Someone is making foolish decisions, of course. Someone that's not to be trusted. You know, come over to my tarot. Come to my tarot class, y'all. But I ain't got too much time to spend time, you know, talking about things like that in depth, because this is going to be a quick reading. So, like I said, Four of Swords, she's tired. She's very tired. This is another contemplation card, Seven of Pentacles. Someone looking back on their life, reflecting, is this thing worth it? I've done so much. I've been through so much over the years. If you can kind of look at her image, look at her face, she does seem very tired. She seems exhausted, but this is someone who also is watching the fruits of their labor, even though they're tired, even though it's some things that's going on that they probably don't agree with, or they kind of just feel like maybe not even in alignment. Remember, we got that alignment card, in alignment for them anymore, but they can't help to look at everything that they were rewarded with, you know, all the things that they were able to cultivate, you know, and all of this too. But she's tired. She's at a very tired standpoint. And then we got Ace of Swords reverse also. So mentally, she's tired and she has a lot of things going on. She's like at a mental crossroad with things. And then the Four reverse. So she better be careful. And then traveling the world too. She is over there in Dubai as well. And it's reversed. So then we got the Ace of Swords energy. Some people might not look at Ace of Swords as a liar. You know, like people like to look at Ace of Swords as, you know, new ideas, new thought processes. Ace is always talking about something new in a new beginning, a new state of mind. But when it's reversed, sometimes I look at it as more mental blockages. But I also question truth, you know, because Swords is about truth to me sometimes, you know, depending on what we're talking about. So I don't know. Ace of Swords is speaking kind of some deceitful thoughts. Some deceit. My spirits are telling me deceit. So I'm just going off how I read. So let's get into y'all questions real quick. So we already got into the energy around Beyonce. So let's get to this concert in Dubai. Let's just come straight out and ask, was there any spiritual influence? I think I'm going to pull some lover cards too at the end and see, you know, what's going on. Because why? It's only right. Lovers came out twice. So we're going to see what's going on in her relationship. Was there any spiritual influences in Dubai during her concert? Was there any type of spiritual influence? Manipulation of energy, spirit, show us. Was there any of that during her live performance in Dubai through her concert? I didn't watch it, y'all. I'm just going with the questions that y'all talked about and I've been seeing on social media. So 7 of Cups, 10 of Swords, reverse. The moon. And remember, it was under a new moon too. And the moon is mystical. The moon is spiritual. And the moon is also the matriarch. It's the mother. So that's what she is as well. She is the mother. She is a mother. That go Jay-Z right there. 5 of Wands. So I look at 5 of Wands because I'm an intuitive reader depending on what I'm asking. Sometimes I look at it as a card that indicates spiritual practitioner. I just look at the image and the way they look, and then you see blood. But we also know that represents conflict, bumping heads, pettiness. You know the traditional meaning. But this is the way my spirit is speaking to me. Queen of Wands reverse. She is a queen. Sometimes that could be looked at as a mystical energy. Wands is a mystical energy. It's about attraction. It's a very fiery energy, sexuality, you know, very hot energy. Queen of Wands. That could be indicated of someone dipping into their manifestation, their magic. 3 of Swords. This talks about, you know, heartbreak, betrayal, communication. You know, things like that. And I'm feeling like, you know, 3 of Swords. I don't know. I feel like this might have something to do with her relationship. That's what Spirit is just telling me. It's something that went down over there in Dubai. And I don't know if Jay-Z was there, but I feel like he was. Especially with this Empress card. So this is talking about the feminine and the masculine divine energy right here. We know that's sacred. You know, that's mystical. Just look at the images on these cards. But like I said, I ain't finna go into all this teaching and training. Y'all come to the Patreon for that. But yeah. So it looks like it really was to me, especially when I see the 7 of Cups. It's talking about someone mind in the days, a fog, things not being what they can look. Things not being what they look like to be. An illusion, disillusionment, you know, things like that. Look at this person with that little hat on her head. Doesn't it look like a practitioner's hat? You know? So absolutely. And then this person is holding the Ankh. Ancient science. Queen of Cups. That is the spiritual indication. Queen of Cups is a mystic. She's a psychic. She's also the wife. And then it's reversed. So sometimes it depends on, you know, we talked about spiritual things. What's their spiritual influence? Queen of Cups is all about spiritual influence, and it's reversed. So, I don't know what y'all think. It could be dark. It could be what some people call light work, left-hand work. You know, a little bit of both. A little bit of both. Because some people don't believe in evil. Some people don't believe in all of that dark. They believe it's energy, and it's on a spectrum. So, absolutely, yes, that's what my spirit is telling me. There was some spiritual influence. And then we have energy around the people in the crowd. Spirit, show me the energy that surrounded people in the crowd. How were they feeling? Were they feeling disillusion? Were they feeling that new moon energy? Because Beyonce, spiritually, she is very powerful. She really is. Look at her. Look at her name. She's known across the world. People literally would give their right arm, like for real, to just breathe the same air as Beyonce. So she does. She can put it in a quote-unquote spell on you. Whether y'all think that's good or bad, I don't know. It's up to you how you want to look at things. It's very subjective. Energy around people in the crowd. 6 of Wands reverse. So she's very celebratory. Like I said, to me, 6 of Wands reverse, we know this is a celebratory card. 6 of Wands reverse sometimes talks about, you know, you might not really be talked about in a good way. You might not really be uplifted by the people that, you know, that are supposed to be supporting you. Sometimes it talks about people supporting you for the wrong reasons. 2 of Swords. We know we talked about this, y'all. This is a sacrificial card. We know more decisions with her, though. Traditional meaning to decisions. We know that. But since we're talking about spirituality, the way me and my gang read it sometimes, 2 of Swords talks about sacrifice. People being a sacrifice, sacrificial energy, or people sacrificing themselves. We got that moon up there, that water, that is all spiritual. Of Cups, of course, people were celebrating at the damn Beyonce party. It was drinks in the air, people. And, you know, Dubai can be strict, but people can do a little bit more over there in Dubai than you think they can. And I know. So, 6 of Cups. Then we got the 6 of Cups reverse. Interesting how this 10 of Swords energy keep coming up. Remember we got that somebody's watching you card? Somebody's stalking and spying? Well, Page of Swords talks about that too. Specifically, Page of Swords is a snitch. someone that is going back and forth watching you and going back and forth and reporting back to other people. So that crowd was being watched by people. Those people in the crowd were being watched by people. They go 3 of Swords energy again. 4 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, they were feeling so. But to me, everything don't need to be pulled on. Come on now, just the energy of the people, the crowd, the yelling, the screaming, the passion that other people in the crowd that are exuding. Those people that are just literally willing to give themselves. Some people really do idolize people. They will give blood, anything that they can to be around certain people. And Beyonce is definitely one of those people. She is a superstar. It is people that will probably give up their children to be in Beyonce's presence. And that's just what it is. That's just the truth. Was there any realistic, ritualistic type energy? Were there any rituals being done during the concert by Beyonce? Was there any rituals being done by Beyonce? I'm going with this because it wanted to flip. The Empress. The Empress is that divine feminine energy again. The Empress knows how to get exactly what she wants. They go that King of Cups. Cups is spirituality, spiritual energy. 3 of Cups, reverse, sacrifice, the more water. Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. And this is definitely Beyonce. 6 of Wands. She's very well celebrated by everyone around her. 10 of Pentacles is the Ancestor card. Is a spiritual card. And it also talks about family again. And Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes all opportunities are in good opportunities. All investments are in good investments. So absolutely. I see a lot of spiritual energy in these cards. See how we keep getting that again? Being deceived, heartbroken, betrayed, tears. Sometimes it could also talk about somebody being physically hurt. Wow. So I see a lot of ritualistic type of energy in these cards. But I'm trying to keep this reading short, y'all, because I got another reading to do for y'all, and I'm a little pressed on time. Okay, so y'all asked about the energy around her Renaissance project. So let's see. Someone said that they noticed that she has not talked about it or promoted it at all in like the last, what was the question, like 6 months? So if she show us the energy around the, maybe that has something to do about surrounding that indecision. Beyonce is facing a lot of choices. She's definitely at a crossroad. I don't like that. So that definitely look like there's some type of blockages around this. Then we got the burden card, the 10 of Wands. So that definitely looks like there's some type of conflict, some type of verdicts being missed. Y'all, if y'all care for Beyonce, y'all need to send some prayers for her mind, for her soul. 9 of Swords is a very, very mentally anguished energy. It's a mentally suppressed. It's someone who is paranoid. It is someone who has insomnia. It is someone who suffers mentally. Talks about depression, nightmares, night terrors. You know, someone that just don't sleep at night. There's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of shame in this energy. So just pray for her. And then we keep getting that 3 of Swords, which I say sometimes can be a violent type of energy, depending on how you look at it and the type of reader you are. 5 of Swords talks about a very physical fights. It talks about physical violence, harm, and it's reversed. So sometimes it could be physical harm against yourself or from others, or coming out of something like that. And she is very burdened spiritually and mentally. She is Queen Bee, Queen Pentacles reversed. Bad investments. A bad investment when it comes around this Renaissance project. Knight of Cups. This is someone promising to deliver something and it's not coming through. This talks about being lied to, particularly by male energy. And the Ace of Cups. So I think she's still going to keep trying to push, but it's so much around this project, and it has her mentally, it looks like, excuse my language, that it's fucking with her. So before we conclude this reading, let me go into the Love Oracle deck just to see, because I only feel like it's right that Lover's card kept coming up. So make sure y'all check out my other Beyonce and Jay-Z readings too that I've done in the past. Beyonce, Beyonce knows, Beyonce knows, Beyonce knows. Spirit, show me the energy that surrounds her love life. Show me the energy that surrounds her love life. That's funny how my flame went out, y'all. That's so crazy. I can't even find my matches. That's weird. Because we kept getting them, that lover's energy. Shadow work. Shadow work. Inner child. Obsessions and addictions. Not ready. Slow down. Whole, but it's reversed. Not feeling whole or complete. We got a break. We got the realization card. Remember I said I feel like in one of my first set of cards that I was pulling, she was in a lot of something gonna come up in the next few weeks. So we're gonna see emotionally unavailable. And it was something with the lovers. Pride. That's the okay. It's either a Leo energy or fire sign. Remember quality time came up? Sex. This is about her. A vacation. Somebody that wants a break for some shit. Chemistry. Queen and king. So let's see. This is at the bottom of the cards. No contact. So what y'all think, y'all? Do y'all want to do a part 2 of this reading? This was just very brief and quick. If you guys have any more questions, we're going to follow it if y'all want to. So let me cut this short. I love you guys. Please, like I said, comment below. Let me know what y'all think. We can do a part 2. Again, I'm doing my tarot classes. So it's called a Fool's Journey for the major arcana introductory level. So come on over to the Patreon, guys. I love you. Be safe, be well, be protected. Ashe.